Hello, Ayden. Thank you so much for understanding how I truly felt at that point of time, okay? Because people were very mean, they were really trying to expose any dirt about me, which is obviously their own fucking fabrication lah. Because the things that they say is not even... I can. I guess for you people cannot. It doesn't even make sense leh. This kind of thing 你拿来 shoot 我 doesn't make sense at all leh. Like, I can, so what's that gotta do? Like, guys, then y'all are all cheaters already because y'all also can, huh? What the hell? Yeah, so thank you, Ayden, okay, for seeing the fact that, people are very, very ridiculous. They're out to get me. Obviously, they're out to get me. If not, why would they say this kind of thing? And then, like, 那个 dress 跑来骂我 what shameless saga lah, all these things are like... Thank you, Ayden, for helping me out. I know that you understood how I really was acting based on how I felt lah, okay? I wanted to help, okay? And I put myself in such an unfavorable position, and yet you chose to take my side no matter what others have to say about me lah, okay? Because all these women worst of all their mothers. 你知道那个 bird really tried to 横刀夺爱. No wonder her response to me is so fake ass 敷衍我 because she was trying to get, because she responded so quickly. So when I put two and two together, I know that she's trying to take advantage of the situation to be in the spotlight so that you will notice her, which obviously did not work. So she's obviously fucked lah. And look at her, 她都没有 looks 你知道吗? So I'm like, okay, yeah, like come on, like at least please be, like, can you please be a bit more like you expect him to, like, you look like this leh, hello, 那个 bird 那种 look like what one 你也是要 哇 it's a bit of a 很搞笑leh. At least 那些有 looks that makes a bit more sense, but yeah, sorry but even if looks also cannot get until lah, because I don't think he is lacking options so he also wants the best of the best lah 不只是那种装好人的but actually 黑心的要死okay. Thank you, Ayden. I really appreciate it, and I know that my father is a piece of shit. He's very, at this point I don't know how he's going to redeem himself in the eyes of so many people, and that's his problem lah. I just need to focus on myself because I will never ever, he's really not a good person. So yeah, I really, really think that this family is not, if it's financial reasons, honestly speaking, my father don't even need to exist already lor, yeah. So thank you, Ayden, for helping me, okay? Because if not, other men will come to the picture and try and take advantage of my situation because they have financial I guess ability to provide, but then they not necessarily would be good for me one you know what I mean? Because they don't know what I'm going through. The things they are saying for me makes it more impossible for me to trust that they would even know how to be good to me in the sense of providing me not just financial needs but the mental emotional needs that has to do with my mental health and my mental well-being is so important, which a lot of people just don't get it, and they're just making everything worse for me. That's have anxiety and depression, so you know what, I don't need to be sympathetic towards you people lah. You put me through hell for years, okay? So stop trying to pretend to be friend with me and try to find out things about me lah. 那个 semiconductor 那个真的是太明显了, okay? I know she's trying to pretend to be my friend lah. I don't trust people in my entire life, if 我这么容易就相信，我早就被人家骗了嘞。The fact that 我没有被人家骗那个损友都没有骗得了我。Karen tried 嘛, so she also never, she didn't manage to fool me or tempt me, so I don't understand why you all think that 我这么容易好骗 man. 那个 semiconductor 真的是好笨She want to trigger me and make me into a crazy person, so I'll start to confess and start to admit to no啦，我又不是神经病的，你觉得 you can make me go crazy meh? I mean, I get very upset and I will have outbursts, but then I am very clear in the head in the sense that I don't forget the things that I've done, those people who try to plead insanity right in front of the court, right? Then they get caught for like crimes that is death sentence one that kind one or lifetime without parole possibility. So they are like, I need to plead insanity, but you think what? They end up in the mental hospital also very jialat one, they're treated like a crazy person so nobody likes to be treated like a crazy person, guys. I really 很可怜牺牲我的色相牺牲我的 reputation 把我自己弄到好像疯子这样子I look so bad, and you all thought it was a way to throw stones at me, right? You all are very clever, because you see if you watch the show 那些main characters if their storyline is so fucking cliche, who wants to support this kind of character? Who wants to watch a show that's so cliche and overused plot lines and, you know, all those typical, you know, stereotypical character lah, the archetype characters lah. I'm not the archetype characters, okay? I'm very, very unique one. You don't think you can compare to me 啊？你不要 copy 嘞 ，copy 不了的，copy 不了的，你怎样 copy 我 ？And please 啦 why you're so asshole? I don't think Ayden should settle for less. And if he wants a female with, why he cannot Why he cannot be someone with who is really well endowed here? I know I have probably bigger than double D's. You know, and if I'm pregnant and gaining weight, I think it's definitely gonna be even bigger than that. But it's not implants, it's natural 的，不要花钱就这样子的，你知道吗？ So, you know, it's very, very bouncy. Y'all don't be so asshole 咧，叫他 size up 咧，哈 ，OK， 叫我 size up 嘛 ，because y'all want to try to, you know, 你觉得有可能吗？ So, yeah lah, so I'm the character that is, you know, yeah, you know my storyline is very it's very original. It's not cliche at all. So it's the kind that, you know, wow, 我觉得I'm quite happy lah with the way things turn out. I just hope that I'll be healthy, you know, because I need to live long enough and stay healthy for the things that I can, you know, do to you also. Yeah, not just have my own, you know, not just, you know, find my own happiness and all that stuff lah. I got a lot of things I also want to do to you people. Yay! You women are so 自以为你们可以 compete with me, but then I think he's a man, pretty sure he's a man who's looking for someone who is very genuine and not all you pretentious women lah. You keep showing him that you need protection. 他那里可能会帮你 for what? It's not charity. Love is not a charity, guys. Need to 哎呦，他不需要你嘞， then how? 你们全部 try to 抢的，已经 how many years has it been already? I hope it's worth it, okay? Because you already look down on me ma. You all look down on how much he values me and loves me ma. And you all look down on me because you all don't know the magnitude of the situation. Even if you all know, right, you all also won't take it seriously because you all are the kind of people who will mock and laugh at me for the things I believe in, right? But then I found a man who truly believes in me leh. So it's good to be, you know, true to yourself 因为你做你自己是最好的，做你自己才找到一个真的会 appreciate you 的男人嘛。But if you're a shitty person, then even if you be yourself, you also probably can't find anybody that is, you know, doesn't matter how pretty you are lah, because we need to look beyond looks lah. I also have my insecurity like Ayden. I also feel like, you know, I'm not skinny enough to match up to you. My arms are too big and then like my boobs is too big. Like, you know, will you accept me? If you accept me, then it's okay lor. Because 我不会嫌弃你的啊。Really think that I'm gonna be so like, I'm not going to, because there's nothing to 嫌弃 about 你 leh. Really 真的 you don't have to worry lah. Okay, I understand the thing about people like feel like you should date someone that is super skinny, 好像 maybe Carrie 那种的那种 flat chested 那种that will look more like in the eyes of many people more like the on-screen couple kind of, you know, pairing that kind lah. But then that's not real life, and if that is all you need for a relationship to work out, so for you all to look like the perfect on-screen couple 那种, you know, cannot be too well endowed lah, cannot be, you know, like, then that's so sad, because that's not how relationship would last in the first place. Just because you all think you look good together, he look good with a super skinny and flat-chested woman, then means what? That's not so like, no wonder 你们全部都被霸到死掉，因为你们讲的话很搞笑嘞。哇 Yeah lah, I know lah, okay, I am really actually I just want to say I do not have like super flabby 肥肉的 here and there. I have cellular on my thighs only, you know, but 你看我的 tummy 又不是说like I'm not like fat that kind one, you know, so it's more like I gain muscles also lah. And also I'm never petite ever. I was never petite. I was never like skinny. It's not possible genetically speaking. I've always had big boobs. Cannot like that leh. 你们 jealous 是不是 huh? Ayden, you're gonna say no to me just because I have double D's, man. Like, this doesn't make sense. Can you imagine I got rejected because my boobs too big? Like, huh? You imagine what I will become? People will laugh at you, Ayden. I don't think a lot of guys will laugh at you because you reject me because I got double D's, huh? How can you do this kind of thing to me? I'm just joking only lah, okay? But come on lah, if you it's because of my double D's that 你不要我 然后我看到天下的男人都会嘲笑你的 Ayden, so you cannot think like all these idiot women are thinking because they want to steal 嘛 so they say this kind of thing 嘛 right how they don't please 啦哪里有男人不要 you tell me which man prefer a flat chested 诶 serious 哪里有男人prefer their partner to be flat one I ask you I ask you use your brain if you can right you also want your partner to have like so come on lah if you all say this kind of thing all these women say that I have smaller B cup lah I'm more suitable for you lah because 没有男人讲 they prefer their wife to have smaller breasts or like uneven breasts on it. They all want those kind that looks like as if they got implants but don't have and it's natural. Sometimes if you got see those like episode like bots, right, you see those people with the super gigantic fake ass implants, those look so fucking unnatural. Okay, so mine is actually real one. Okay, I know how it feels, you know, when you touch it, it doesn't feel like fake one. I don't know fake one feels like what. I never touched before people's boobs that are implants okay, so I don't know how it feels. I only know how mine feels. Okay, so I just want to say 没有男人会讲他要 flat 的女人。So to all women saying that I should size up 啦，因为我这个太大个了 for Ayden. I think you're a bit You sure? You sure? So your partner prefer you with smaller B cup or D cup Would your partner prefer you with smaller B cup cause you matchy him a bit better cause he's not like the thick until like gonna like those kind of guys you look like they got thick steroids one that kind one I mean I don't know all about all this but they really look like incredibly buff that kind so I can only date that kind of guys wow guys don't be so mean not say don't be so mean don't be so jealous lah okay that you don't have D cup okay so yeah 因为没有男人会讲 they prefer you think your partner would say that they prefer you with smaller flatter boobs 哪里有这种事情的Man would want You telling me that you that's why I say 不要 don't be so bad okay I don't think Ayden should go for flat chested women like Carrie for what 你要跟我讲男人 prefer smaller boobs one They prefer smaller boobs You bluffing who 你这个真的是讲骗话了你知道吗 So yeah don't worry okay this one is definitely it really double D's I know lah I don't have the slimmest waist okay then this is my biggest insecurity I do not have a 12-inch 13-inch waist but it will look so ridiculous because my boobs is so big then my waist is so like narrow it doesn't look very nice also because it looks very awkward also if my waist is like 13-inch then my boobs is this big it's very weird I'm just gonna say I look like not the normal human body 了你知道吗 because my boobs is really big enough right it's the one extremity of my then imagine I also have very slim waist then I will look like as if I had surgery to achieve this kind of you know waist 我已经有一个 portion of my body that is very 突出 already I don't need another one that is too extreme looking lah like 那种 you know remove your ribs right to have that kind of and then waist trainer that kind of waist like no I okay so I okay with this ginormous boobs that might get even bigger if I become pregnant I gain more weight you know where it's going to 我跟你讲你们都知道 my boobs is like what back then and now so yeah Ayden, I think it doesn't make sense that people are asking you to choose someone who is smaller boobs all this because like 哪有男人讲他们要they would prefer their woman to have smaller boobs one because it matches them it doesn't make sense okay so Ayden thank you so much okay because of you 我 father 现在很怕leh you know okay he never like say no when I ask him to make payment for my stuff but of course I will still budget because I know that he's not rich and his money will drain very quickly if I you know go overboard so don't worry Ayden I also know how to I'm sure you know I'm not a gold digger 就是了 okay I also need the security one if not every other man 都行嘛 but those kind are not reliable one, because you look at the fact that, you know, as I grow older, they will also like start to get bored and tired of me. Then you know, how I cannot trust any of these men, and I cannot even sleep with them if I don't want to be a dancer.